Last week, the weather in Berlin was really warm, so we took the van and the cats on a small adventure to a lake east of the city. We only stayed for a night, but during that time the cats had two interesting encounters. We'll tell you more about that in a few seconds.
Hi everyone, we're Naomi and Tim, a Franco-German couple living in Berlin with our two cats, Kila and Inti. Last year we bought a van that my dad helped us renovate, and our dream is to be able to travel across Europe as soon as possible. But in the meantime, we need to prepare, train the cats, work to save enough money, and continue our life in the city. If you're curious about us and want to follow our progress, subscribe to our channel, Charming Vagabonds, to be part of our present and our future adventure. Before leaving, our first dilemma was where to put the cats. Inside their carrier or let them roam freely in the cabin. We tried both, but what worked best was the carrier. First of all, it's safer for both of us and them while driving, and it also seemed to help them feel more secure by reducing motion. In the end, the trip went very well. Kila was amazing and only started meowing towards the end of the drive. Inti, as usual, was a bit more talkative.
We arrived at the lake in the evening to avoid the heat wave and started with a well-deserved walk. Sniffing, waiting, stopping again. We usually let them go at their own pace, but sometimes we need to carry them a bit to keep things moving.
After some grass hopping and getting covered in pollen, Inti was starving and ate an entire bag of wet food.
We then went back into the van for the night. That's when our first surprise encounter happened. There was a cat outside. Kila and Inti are much more used to seeing dogs on walks, so they were very curious about this new furry neighbor.
The next day was the big day. Kila was pretty relaxed, looking around and having a good time, but Inti was restless as always, wanting to explore everything and talking to the whole world. During one of his little explorations, he came across a very calm female duck, who definitely had no idea who she was dealing with. Inti, you will fall in the water.
In the end, they both found a moment of peace in the grass, but it got too hot and the lake started getting crowded. So we decided to head back to the van and relax before driving home.
After an adventure like this, the cats are usually completely exhausted the next day. They don't even ask to go out. In the next episode, we'll take you on one of our usual walks in a very special place. See you soon!